What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. And tonight, I give you guys my review, my thoughts and review on the Raw reunion. So the whole night, obviously, I'm not gonna give out a full go in depth on the whole show. I'm only gonna show off the highlights, some of the better highlights, and I'm actually gonna be doing that with my PS3. Sorry for the glow. There we go. For my with my PS3, and so the whole night starts out with with John Cena coming out, saying hold on, sorry about the guys, that was my phone. Anyway, John Cena saying that it wouldn't be a Raw reunion without him, and that he that he loves WWE and whatnot. And then Usos come out, all three of them spit some bars. Rikishi comes out, Revival comes out, Devon Dudley comes out, and then at the end, the Usos defeat the Revival. They actually pin the Revival to potentially become the number one contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles, which was absolutely incredible. And then of course we got to see some other legends as well. We got the chance to see Caitlyn, Alicia Fox, Tori Wilson, Santino Marella, and yes, the Cobra, which was honestly was incredible. Truth be told, we have not seen Santino in WWE in what seems like 5 years. Wow, 5 years, I'd say. I would say about four, maybe 5 years. He ended up leaving WWE due to an injury, and then Drew McIntyre came out and just completely disrespected them. Which then McIntyre was supposed to have been in a match with Cedric Alexander, but unfortunately that was not the case because, well, McIntyre just beat the holy hell out of because McIntyre beat the holy hell out of Cedric Alexander, and that was that. And then of course Drake Maverick literally rolled up R-Truth to once again become the 24/7 champion. And his wife Renee, I believe is her name, actually wanted that, which was kind of funny. And then later on, he ended up getting scared. He was literally scared to the point where he almost pissed his pants by the boogeyman. The boogeyman scared him to hell. And then Pat Patterson pinned Drake Maverick. Gerald Briscoe, damn stooge, pinned Pat Patterson, and then Kelly kicked Briscoe in the nuts and became the first woman in history to hold the 24/7 championship, which then led to a tag team match between Ryder and Hawkins against the Viking Raiders, and Lillian Garcia was the guest ring announcer. That match was a massacre, pretty much. I'm not even gonna go there. You guys can watch it. And then of course Reigns got into a little bit of heat with Samoa Joe because Joe was talking some shit about the bloodline. You don't talk shit about the bloodline. I'm keeping it real. You don't talk shit about the bloodline, because if you do, you're gonna get your ass beat. Yeah. And that's what happened. Joe got his ass beat by Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns won that one. And then of course, no longer are they called the Club. They are now called the OC. Gallows, Anderson, and Styles. And then Miz hosted Miz TV with Seth Rollins as guest. Seth Rollins was talking some shit about Brock Lesnar, literally mocking him, and then mocking Paul Heyman, and then started talking some shit about AJ Styles, and then Sami Zayn disrespected more of the legends. Um, you know, like Jimmy Hart and Hogan, telling them to, stay home and whatnot. Mysterio kind of like said, "Why don't we settle it in the ring?" So that pretty much happened. And then Candice Michelle literally pinned, Candice Michelle of all people pinned Kelly to become the second woman to win the 24/7 title. And the referee was not a normal referee. It was Melina. If you guys know Melina, she was a former women's champion. Aligned herself with John Morrison, and Joey Mercury's part of Eminem. Was in a relationship with John Morrison. And then, well, if you guys watched my hashtag We Support Tony Storm video, that pretty much happened to Melina a number of years back, but she got back up. And then, of course, literally, Alundra Blaze made Candice Michelle tap, and she became the 24/7 champion. And then, of course, Mick Foley came out and said that he wanted to become 24/7 champion himself, but only for him to get his ass beat by the Fiend Bray Wyatt. I was like in cahoots, honestly. And then of course, Alundra Blaze tried to ditch the 24/7 title by putting it in the trash. Little bit of a little WCW reference, but only for the $1 Million Man Teddy DiBiase to buy the title from Alundra. And yeah, and funny thing is that Drake Maverick ended up winning the title back. And yeah, that was pretty intense. That was pretty crazy. And then of course at the end, Braun Strowman defeated a rookie, a local competitor who went by the name of Randy Rowe, and that only lasted maybe a minute. That was it. Yeah, I feel bad for the kid, but Drake Maverick ended up losing the title to R-Truth to completely end the night. And then of course we had a little Stone Cold Steve Austin family reunion to literally end the night. And then of course for the commentators you had Jerry, you had Booker T, Jerry the King Lawler, Christian Captain Charisma, former world champion, the coach, Jerry Lawler. I'm sure so many guest commentators. It was absolutely incredible. Overall, this was incredible because we also got to see Sergeant Slaughter. We saw Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, the Boogeyman again as I mentioned. We saw the Hurricane as well, and we even saw a guy that I have been a fan of for years, Rob Van Dam. Yes, RVD, the former WWE champion, former ECW champion, had returned to Monday Night Raw for the first time in what was it? In what, 5 years? I believe it was like 5 years. We have not seen him in 5 years. Obviously, he's been with TNA, and I believe his contract has already expired with TNA, so he may come back to WWE, potentially as a superstar. I highly doubt it. He may come back as part of executive, in a more executive role. But if you guys do know, comment below, because I haven't watched TNA in a long time, so comment below. But obviously, this was an amazing night. If you guys don't know, this was not Vince's idea. This was actually the network's idea. This was actually USA Network's idea, to have a Raw reunion because apparently the ratings of Raw have plummeted down. But overall, this was an amazing night. the matches were good. The damn dog. You know, the segments were good. The backstage segments were good. Everything was amazing. I give this 5 stars. Do I think that they could do this for SmackDown? Absolutely. I would love to see it, and who knows? Maybe I could be a part of it. Honestly, it would be awesome for me to be a part of the WWE. Again, Triple H, if you're watching this, hit me up on my Instagram. Link is down below. I can definitely see SmackDown do something like this, but of course, tomorrow night on SmackDown, Kofi will issue a challenge to anybody in the back in the SmackDown locker room to challenge him for the WWE title at SummerSlam, which I'm really looking forward to. This was just awesome. I love it. I can't wait for SmackDown to do this. I can't wait for them to do a 30th anniversary of Raw. That'd be awesome. But with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And for all of you Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, stay tuned because tomorrow I will be doing a full set spoiler review video on the new set Rising Rampage that will be coming out later on this week, and I'll get a little more in depth on that, just a little bit. So stay tuned for that. And on that, this is your boy Nash signing out.